Found a way in just yet. Knocking on the door. Nobody's answering.
Feeling each other out so far, but is brave to draw first blood here. But a quick trade out, Acend never going to leave something unattended. 2 quick kills back to back now gives them a huge advantage in this. Look and see where they're going. It's going to be towards that A side. Pora has to try and keep control. There's a talented player himself looking for the fight towards Zeke to keep some territory here. Has to give up the side. You can see Zeke is buying time for this. This is a great play, but Pora does win it anyway. Turco now turns attention. That was ridiculous. They actually got that. It's still a 1v2. Turco's still got a good chance of doing some damage here.
Again, the odds stacked against Turco even further. Find the first. Oh, we'll actually find a headshot there. Turco's got a fine chance to get back in here.
He did.
Well, for a moment.
He did what he had to. Now, there's another potential pinch here. Could be Zeke. Now, if Russ gets the information, he's seen him, the judge is a problem. Now, let's see what he can do farming-wise. Zeke's going to get at least 2, maybe the 3rd on a platter. No, it is going to be easy to get that, but still a dangerous round. Not in the way of the round going astray, but at least, you know, damage considering the purchase, I think, is the thing to walk away at with consideration. There will be killers to close down. No worries there. And 2-0. Acend at least keep the round spiked down.
A couple of Spectres and Zeke did manage to at least retrieve that judge. Actually, well, I'm worried if that... Okay, that weapon is inside Hooker, and Russ actually will stop the push coming through. They will get an upgrade here. Okay, no they won't. Russ is still defending it.
Yeah, but sinatraa got a trade towards Russ. Turco's kept control of long, so at least allows all that focus to be poured in towards Hooker. Control towards long. Is he going to try and maybe force the hand? kyedae makes it past 1, can't make it past the 2nd. And Stark, so yes, the upgrade has been at least gathered, but ripped away as quickly as he got his hands towards it. This might need to be very cautious here. He's not necessarily on a complete island. Now he's got support, and there's the flash coming in. sinatraa could retake this space. Brave on duty, but look at this man. sinatraa takes down part of the, I guess, hunting pack that was leaning further forward. You can see Turco still trying to be as bold as he was before, but it's hard to re-aggress now, especially with kyedae on duty. These guys know exactly what's in front of them.
I love that. Just a 10-second pause to wait and see if Turco was considering the revive, and kyedae will punish just that. Now, replant on B. See Pora and Izzy actually go hunting towards kyedae, but pretty sure he's got the audio cue. He does indeed. Does he expect the second? He does indeed. kyedae, fantastic round from him. Again, the one thing that you could ever criticize about Acend is it's very crucial to their success. This time around, they're actually going to stay a little longer, and Pora will punish Bone Cold. Izzy will find one. Pora, another here. SMB with a great hold initially here, but the revive available. What? kyedae finds that kill ahead of the wall.
How is he quicker? How was he quicker than Izzy in that? I have no idea, but kyedae is being instrumental in some of these. A quick pop flash gives Russ an angle, but not much. Smoke goes in quickly, denies that angle of approach and maybe that peak. No pop flash through that one, but now through CT as they pull back in. Bone Cold to be the one waiting on the other side of this wall. Brave does find kyedae. It's down to just 2, but it is Bone Cold and it is sinatraa now in a 1v2. Spike is planted. Seekers go in. He knows his position is now pretty much revealed. What can he do with it? Nothing. Brave with a great play back in off the back of Russ.
Turco and Russ, there's a big gap between them.
Yeah, and it's about to get bigger. There it is. Turco's gone, so it's just going to be Russ now. Position was noted earlier with that flash that we saw whipped around that caught him on the way out, and a little bit of, I think, tag that followed, but Stark's going to post himself up as deep as he can, at least towards CT, but now it's going to be SMB on the retake. You do have the KJ ult coming in. I don't think anyone can really deny that for now. Stark's leaning close. There's 2 players here. Knife out. You've got to get your gun out. Don't disrespect Starkso like that. The flash! The man's a monster. And Russ is just trying to defend the ult right now. He's done really well towards Starkso. And now the flash comes in, trying to see if there's a follow-up. I don't think there is. No one's that nearby. And Russ is just pinned in, cornered. That was perfect play from Starkso.
Fantastic. Russ doesn't even get a consolation, but...
Okay, this is... Oh, just going to melt them down. Izzy actually does find Stark, so that's pretty good, but a quick trade out, and now the op's gone. You can see Acend just trying to pressure that point once again, but Russ now sitting deep with the op himself. This is a dangerous angle to be playing on. Yeah, sinatra's not going to let you get that. You aren't going to get a chance of this. sinatraa seems so prepared now. Careful and cautious, but Zeke wasn't. Brave Turco finally hold the line, and Acend just leaning in through this utility, going to punish them completely. sinatraa
will adopt a Phantom to at least give it a go. Pora the first obstacle, and we'll find the headshot.
I'm agreeing enough. Turco. Here we go again. The next challenge. Oh, Bone Cold's gone again. Izzy's in danger. Couldn't quite get the reply off in time, and Acend take the territory.
They must know that this threat is imminent. That's
Great
a
stunner.
No
what
way.
a stunner of a shot he
That
just
is
hit. Those two
massive.
shots were perfect. And he's actually closed the gap. Look at it. It's a 2v2. This is a completely different scenario to what it was. Quick flash comes in. Russ wanting to have a little peek.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think sinatraa realized better of that for a second thought. That could be dangerous, but good intuition to even consider that. But now Flash is ready for Russ. He's got another in 20 if he needs. Rez comes in, spots out sinatraa, and that's Russ just being absolute death from
Seekers.
above. Zeke's gone, and there's the Seekers coming out. kyedae is in trouble, and now he only knows it. Has to give away a little bit of the position there, but keeps himself safe. But a 1v2 is never easy. I thought this round might have been impossible, but they found a way. Up on top they go, looking for that pixel. Oh, he's going to hear the dog go out. He can't find Pora. SMB. Resilience. Ooh, I don't know if sinatraa can do much about that now. And there goes the flash. Here comes the follow-up. Zeke, has he been noted? That's the big question. They know where sinatraa is for sure. Not going to get away with that, are you? sinatraa, though, still alive for now. 77 HP. Spots out another towards Hookah. Starkso on the site. Outdone. SMB just bullish their way through. Just absolutely barrel through this. The best of times. HP, it's been chipped away at, but not enough to write home about. This kyedae is being watched by plenty of players. Gonna maybe find Pora. No. Pora still holds his own, and Bone Cold's down. SMB right back into things. And it looks like you're right. Pace is going to be the key word here. 3 players to get past, though, and it's not easy, but Brave looks it in the eyes and says, yeah, no worries, I've got that. Comfy. And there, just again, plowing on through. B-sides theirs. I think Pora's got a good idea of what's coming up behind him. 2 players looking like lambs to the slaughter, and it is Pora. The rotation, actually, has gone back towards A, so this has been a good pause for SMB. Timing on Izzy, can't deal with the player bounding across. Can at least find one, though. That's Pora. A good trade for Izzy, and a better follow-up for Izzy. Out of nowhere, this is the player that people are touting as someone to keep your eyes on, but sinatraa doesn't want you to tear yours away from him. Russ is now dead, and it's a 3v2. Players favoring Acend, and no spike plant in sight right now, especially with the positioning. Izzy, this would be a monumental task. It ain't gonna happen, Acend. Keep 3 rifles up and deal with SMB.
Placing swamp grenade.
Oh, this is gonna become a problem. Pora, there's too many targets, too many angles he wouldn't be able to find safety from. Flash from Starkso, he's going in! This aggression coming out. It's a 1-for-1 trade out, which I guess it gives them a 4v3 overall, but now kyedae is going to be in a bit of a pickle too. Effective trades, but sinatraa is your back line, and he's not really letting them get that final trade, the integral one, until then. Izzy gets the better of him, and Spike's now available. 25 seconds. Spike to hand. Both players coming back in from short, and Izzy has no idea of this yet. And there it is. Zeke, just a shot in the back of the head.
On the board here now for SMB. And look at sinatraa. He's gone walkabouts.
Of course he has. They've got kyedae to deal with. Who's going to hear all this? I'm sure calls will be made. He wants the fight. And he's going to get the fight. kyedae's more than happy to greet the 2. They were working with less. It was just pistols at that point. And again, 11 now on the board for Acend. Pressure his way.
I've got your trail.
And there are the Seekers on the other side. Good nade to maybe slow this down, trying to buy a bit of time here. Maybe allow himself to fall back for a second. They're going to have to get up the site. They can't do much. Actually,
Oh my
Zeke,
God,
tell
again.
a lie. He double dips.
Spike down
Absolute
A.
madman. Finding 2 out of nowhere. And they thought, as I did, that he was backing away. Maybe allow them to take the site, play for that retake. But no, he found the second fight and they've re-aggressed.
It's actually crazy he's able
30
to reset
seconds
and get
left.
back on top of truck to find that. Turco now going to try and throw down the wall win. Yep. Going to hit the TP rotate. Actually, StarZo brazenly forces the way back through. We'll find the second as well. And Acend on Spectres. You've got to close this distance. It's looking like it's going to be
There's
just
4
that.
players. Hypoc, there's so many players for Acend here. Already Zeke's found Russ. This map might be a wrap at this point unless they do something brilliant here. First man forward, Izzy. Brave, bold, but he does lose life. All effective trades, leaving just Turco standing in a 1v4. Not going to happen. It's Acend at 13-6. SMB unable to turn things around on that second half and continue the pace that we thought.
Pora be creeping closer and closer. Bone Cold actually shouldering ramp here. Oh, CNED just missed that. I think actually caught a pixel out of place here. CNED, okay, actually, yeah, forgotten about for a moment there. We'll catch the overheal. Now Pora springs the trap, but look at that. CNED is third on the round. No way he should have got away with the final one, and Starzo will seal the deal.
Clear cut, simple, not so counter-stratted. Fair enough, well, let's see how good it is. kyedae's going to back away, take one with him. By the time, put down the utility, supports him, place Starzo comes on over, finds 2, and SMB are down to 2.
Pora now
Last player standing.
show his face, albeit momentarily. 56 HP left and a classic in hand. Stars are already there to greet him. Full control of the spike. CNED with the pinch. I don't know if they're just trying to filter this through to eventually end up with CNED, but elsewhere, Pora actually going to be shut down, and that's something we need to keep our eye on as well. Pora can be an absolute nightmare. Okay, that was the weirdest engagement I've ever seen, but
This round,
Izzy
dude,
wins
this
it.
round, dude. Hypok, what is going on this round? Bone Cold's now caught a little bit of the timing on the Zeke, catching Izzy mid-air. Bone Cold's dead. What the hell has just happened?
Last player
Zeke
standing.
doesn't outdo Brave, so now the cross to the site is somewhat safe. I don't know if they knew where kyedae was. He's been somewhat dedicated towards B, so got a little bit of space to work with, but he's up close. He's already towards heaven. And Brave is keeping eyes on this. Yeah, he's got it. Nice work from SMB. There's a response we needed, but pretty normal contact so far, so they may not be able to read that this is a stack. CNED's found Russ. Next challenger comes up. That will be Turco, but he's got support. CNED being kind of bullied around by the blast packs, but it will be Brave to find him. And now Brave finds Zeke. So this might start giving away. There's more players than expected here, and now here comes the ult. Does it find one? Yes, it does. Starkso.
30
He
seconds
gets
left.
Izzy. And now Turco and Pora are a little bit baffled. Pora, this is going to be noted, down to 80 HP. kyedae finds him. A disaster for SMB. Unless Turco can maybe go clutch on this.
That's the thing. 2 away from the revive, so a kill on the plant.
Oh.
Potentially, Starzo going to give 1 away at least.
10 seconds left.
He's still got to get this spike planted. Bone Cold
Cold can't peek
inside
this.
spawn.
He
He will. I don't know why. Thank God for that. Okay, maybe just wanted to layer the...
The Viper's presence. kyedae now knows there's trouble afoot and he needs some support. Starkso is here, but then bear in mind, there's Pora just found kyedae. Starkso called upon from ramp and he doesn't do it. Pora just outdoes him completely. And now Sight is ready for the taking.
Here and Acend, on the back of a first blood, find themselves in a 3v4 retake scenario. Bone Cold able to slip through. Brave, happy to allow it. CNED still with that operator as well. He's going to find it. Just every single time the dismiss comes through, he's going to note another 2 players and actually
He's pushing, he's
re-explores
pushing,
this.
he's pushing,
He's going to try and find him. No way.
1 enemy remaining.
How is he doing this? The read. Do they get the read? Turco's gone around towards the top side of things. CNED's off the spike. Zeke? Oh, and this should be all, but what is going on here, man?
Yeah.
Okay, Turco's got him.
I mean, thank God for that.
In a second, it does look like we have a bit of a fast piece. If Zeke does anything, it'd be a miracle at this point. Oh, he's going to be able to do that!
No way.
I guess dreams can come true, and now CNED's turned up. 5 HP, sure, but he'll be able to stay alive for now. Izzy and Turco are left scratching their head going, well, we had 5 players coming in, but now there's 2? What the hell has just happened? Rez comes out, Starkso's back up. And a 4v2 post plant. Turco's done well to find CNED, but there's plenty more to go through.
Yes, Izzy actually has the showstopper as well, and is a little exposed in the corner of sight here. We'll find kyedae. Unfortunately, no trade comes through, but Bone Cold swinging out from main will find the first. Actually, the second slips through his fingers. Stars are in a very difficult situation now.
Time to post it. There
Yeah.
it is. Izzy, lovely control at the end. Kept exploiting this A site. They've shown some real diligence, but this time Zeke actually gets the best of Pora. That's the first time in a while. Pora's timing's been quite good at punishing that late positioning coming through. Flash finds no one. Second one goes in. Didn't actually show that there was a player there, and Starkso shows off in the perfect time. Catching 3 and the 4th. Starkso,
Beautiful.
perfect positioning, perfect timing, and just blows him a kiss. Towards the heaven side of things. He does have support here. Oh, revealed at the perfect time. And now he's in trouble. He's got so many problems coming his way. He's going to get one, gets to get out of there with a dismiss, readjusts, falls away, and buys a bit of time. But there's pressure of foot on the other side of things. Pora, the timing's everything on this. He could be the absolute just downfall.
No way.
Apparently not. Sened, how are you doing this? The timing, it's everything. I thought he's got another one. 30 HP, one more bullet to play with. A jumping, bounding Izzy is done with his show, done with his nonsense. Spike plant going in, player advantage. Killers and Starkso. This is a hard retake.
There's, yeah, 2 snake bites. Speaks out, but it's Rust that causes the most problems, to be honest with you. I don't think Keyless can cross into his smoke, actually. Look at that. starzo with the swing as well, but Turco responds.
No? Yeah, okay. Turco's got it.
Yeah.
Killers hungry for it, closing the gap. Does get Turco, looking for a blind follow-up, but that's going to be tricky. Maybe not. Zeke's found Pora. What is going on? What is it? This color palette is just baffling, just purple all over. But SMB light it up with their names in the end. Brave going to find Starkso, and it's big information early on.
Yeah.
Russ isn't afraid to peek this. And you can see why there's zero fear in that man's eyes. 2 quick kills back to back, and SMB get this pistol off to an absolute banging start. Bone Cold and Zeke left just kind of with the pieces of what remains, and everything's been seen and noted now, hasn't it?
Remaining.
Yeah, Turco to find Zeke. It's Bone Cold left in a 1v4. Players all around. And there it is. Brave's got him in the end. A little bit of a crouch spam. It's not the most beautiful way to win.
I was trying to see actually if Pora had a
left.
camera anywhere, but he actually doesn't. B is the call. This is really interesting. Brave going to open things up. Or more to come to, and actually
down, B.
the assist from Brave as well onto Zeke. But see, spy cam set up. Actually, nobody even spotted it on the way through. Zeke is here to cut off ropes. We'll find the first, but traded out very quickly. Brave as well. We'll find starzo.
This is looking like a disaster movie in the making. Yeah, it's really not good. And Bone Cold not clean on that first attempt there. Now I'm going to consider that CT play. That's actually not bad. Gets it before the flash was popped. Gets back on up. Gets another fight. No. Gets caught in the heels, and now it's all in one man's hands. Sened. 1v3. It's not looking like he's got the timing right. No, he doesn't. Turco has him dead to rights.
It's absolutely brutal. That's pretty brutal as well.
Yeah, a little bit, wouldn't it? Russ just going walkabouts.
We've seen it back on the jet, right?
Yeah, exactly. We'll have that conversation when we get there. For now, Zeke's still trying to take some side control. Brave, again, that name is truly like nature. But that was interesting that Starkso's managed to find Russ. Now, Zeke's position may be a one and done, but the shoulder peek from Turco, very aware of this. Oh, so aware of this. Izzy, we starting to see that op coming out to play, and Bone Cold, look, this man has done wonders with this weapon in particular. It caught my eye before, and it might just do it again. No, Turco keeps himself. The negatives of playing the other map that could have come through here. But for now, it's Pora to find Sened. Now, looking at this, they're not getting those entries, as you said. It has been brilliant from SMB on most of this. Yeah. Their aggression is, you know, in little pieces, but it's so perfectly placed and so uncomfortable to play around. Look at the timing. Brave. Gorgeous work. Freebies just lined up for him. And Starkso, sadly, quite far away from this. 30 seconds and 5 players. First challenge, Pora. It's clean. Needs 2 more, though, at the very least here. Gets a spike and another fight, but it wasn't that clean that time. Brave's got it, and we've got 12 on the board.
Whether or not things were won or lost at that point, but Haven will be a spectacle in itself. Much like this round, everything available. Oh, my word. I was going to say, everything available in terms of ultimates for Acend. But SMB just open up with 3 kills off the rip. The showstoppers in a standoff. Izzy finds Keyless. starzo again. He's got to find an ace.
So the spike was in sewer, and that was like, everyone was like, GG. I was like, no, just wait and see. He gets the first pick when he readdresses middle. It's on the raise, and it's so clean.
Is it?
Yep. It's not this round. It's next time. 13-5 SMB, picking up map 2, and it's a bit of a non-starter for me. Acend.
planted.
Be careful, Zeke and CNED look to punish, and they will do just that.
Yeah, look how proactive they're being. You're bang on with this. Now Brave going to come over, though, make his appearance, make his debut, and as does Pora. Both going to get big kills coming in, but it's not untraded. Ascend of kind of done a weird swing around. Look at what this round has become. How unorthodox, how weird, how wonderful for Turco. And it ain't over, but Starkso believes it is.
Unattended other than the utility itself, but
They're standing.
you look at it, as soon as Ascend see that opening, it doesn't really matter what SMB are doing elsewhere, right? It's that play.
Wave of opponents, and Ascend are just like, well, can we walk around this? Can we leave this? What do we do with this? There it is. Okay, better position for the fight. Kept them at arm's length, and it's clean. 5 alive.
Yeah.
No losses.
A second flash or something, but we'll give up the first blood.
They haven't pulled maybe the rotation they fully wanted from that. It is still first blood, whichever way you cut it. But Turco, he's the player who's going to be a problem here. He's still got the rifle to hand, still has his support on the side. He can't be isolated yet. Actually does go down. Russ couldn't stop it in time. He couldn't provide that support. But Bora's here. This is much better. And now this is problems for Ascend. They're now struggling. This blender of players just mowing them down. The crossfire held. SMB. Not over. Down to the retake now. How does this look? It's got to be Pora being pivotal here, and that's a good start. I was maybe preempted to expect it to happen, but it did. Bone Cold's gone, and now they've lost garage control. Zeke has to respect that. He can't stick around any longer, falls away. And the control becomes slightly more biased towards SMB in this to maybe pull this off, but they need that next step towards a sign. That's going to help. Killers predicted, readable. CNED's vision now limited. Izzy's already found Zeke, and he's in trouble. Yeah, this is brilliance from SMB. This retake is something else.
And again, it's Brave in position with the paranoia.
Yeah, nice flash too. Follow-up's pretty good. Yeah, Starkso's done really well at that. This is a brilliant side take. Zeke, what an incredible round from him. But the coordination, the set piece coming out from Ascend is incredible. But it's not over yet. Bear in mind the two players still outgun the opposition. Again, nothing found yet. Patience, and up and above we go. CNED gives away the game, but it's Zeke who's found it. What a round from Zeke.
Offering around 1,000 credits.
Well, you wanted a bloodbath. You're about to get one. Izzy's found
The
CNED.
elbow out of place.
Oh, and even Bone Cold predicted. This is wrapped up, Russ. It made me feel a little silly after that last round, but look at the turnaround on this.
120 on the clock, and 4 people are dead. Starzo here.
Oh, nah. Izzy's having none of that. Absolutely none of it, but feels like that pistol round almost, but not quite as committed on the plan, which could be opening chances for Pora. Yeah, that's going to be a punish on that one. Pora going to catch Kyedae on the way out. And now this is causing issues. They've got to quickly adjust, but they do. CNED finding Pora means they can get back to business of watching these extremities and the push back towards B. 2 from the A connector, 1 from the C connector, and CNED come off it. Oh, he peeks back in. It's Russ this time to punish, but now a 2v3.
Zeke just going to play on the back of this flash here. It's difficult, actually. What was that? Izzy finds Starzo. The Blade Storm popped, and actually it's a little bit of a fake here.
Body block. He's got it halfway. Izzy needs the kill. He's not getting it. They've just played the time well enough. Izzy is an animal, but it does not matter. He has to back away now. The timing just on his side.
He was so fast, I think on our screen he still had his hands up. He tucked up close enough to hold entry.
This is different. They've been almost non-existent on this site until now. Brave's going to work back in. The utility's still in play, but through the connector. He's the knife in the back, and he's going to only get 1.
Wait, Pora finds 2? Bone Cold and CNED fall. I think that's double doors.
That had to have been. If that hadn't have happened, look at the difference that could have been. A huge presence could have been had, but now it's Starkso and Kyedae kind of split from each other, unable to find these nice positions to work together, and Starkso called upon in a 1v4. He's got a little bit of room, but it ain't much, and bloomin' hell if he pulls this off. I'll eat my hat. 1 flash. Next one not up for 30 seconds. The blind on one side spots out 2. The net's closing, and there it is. Shut down court. It's Pora to claim it, and SMB get right back to it.
They are neck and neck.
So they can't just chill towards C. Well, CNED can. And now he's all alone. Might need some help. Oh, this is this is a bit weird. But Zeke and Starks, they've still got kills. They've still got kills.
You sure this isn't the round?
Zeke's coming up. This might be the round, Hypoc. Why on earth did I not just have full faith that, of course, this will go back and forth the whole way through? Now, both positions somewhat noted. Pora and Izzy have both been red to an extent, but what do they do?
No.
Nothing. Zeke caught in no man's land, just turning around. High flash comes in. It's good, but the shot's better from Izzy. And now it's all on the main man himself, the one and only, the man, the myth, and maybe the legend gets himself away. But look at this battle between CNED and Izzy. Can he outread the opponent? Can he outplay the opponent? His opposite number. He's expecting already on site. Oh no,
No
Izzy's
way.
outdone him completely. Zeke's trying to close the gap. The flash comes in. You can see Izzy's buying time to get away. And look at the support system in place. Brave instantly quells that danger, but there's threats further afield. It's towards B. Pora now going to play through the smoke. Tries to get one. Sprays in. Couldn't quite control it for the second. Killers converts and now 3v3. Spike going down. Brave. He's trying to walk this. He can't quite get close enough, but actually, now he might get a shot at it. Spraying in wildly, and Killer's got Brave in that. Izzy then appears through on the other side. Russ is now blind.
So
What
blind.
is going on?
So blind. This.
They've got two players in sewer closing up as well.
Pora has Spike.
They're okay. He's got his buddies beside him. He's got Izzy there, finding Bone Cold. But how many more do you expect? Another flash to follow. It's Zeke in sewer. They're just trying to play in CNED off this. And there you go,
way.
catching at least one. The reface from Turco, and he wins that fight.
That's crazy.
And give themselves a turn of the attention. Flash in. Zeke goes forward. That's one. Trade comes out. Izzy, so quick. So quick. Starkso, though, just about got through that wall. And just about got through two
He's gonna have a
players.
flash now.
Time. There ain't much left of it. Izzy just has to play the time and he wants the kill. Izzy has really come alive this map already. The flashes are actually...
No, wait, no way.
They've gone for the triple pump. CNED's gonna walk back. Oh, Russ is still alive. What is going on? 11 seconds, Pora's
10
got
seconds
killers.
left.
I am in pieces. He's fallen up towards Bone Cold. This is something unbelievable, man. And Starks is like, well, I had A the whole time, boys, so I don't know what the issue was. So Izzy and Russ are the big boys. Keep your eyes on this round. The others, Spectres filling out the roster. But Izzy putting himself being the first man forward, going to take the space towards B. I don't think he's going to be able to get a spike plant. No, he's been blinded.
That's a big
Flashes
kill.
coming in. Zeke takes away one of those rifles, one, and now actually getting the ult to come in on this as well. They are heavy committing, and look how many players are on this side. They need to deal with them
This
quickly,
is
and this is the bloodbath.
not good.
This is the massacre that you asked for, Hypoc. This is all you're doing. And now here comes that ult coming through. A couple more seconds. No players detained, and now Turco and Pora, the last two standing. Look at the HP. Turco just about healing himself up. Turn
What's
take a
Pora's
couple of
lurk?
seconds. Starkso. Oh, the aim wasn't there that time for Turco.
Nano swarms
Don't
on
do
the
this.
on the spike. Seeker's invested.
Seeker's-
Actually, he's going to give it
Seeker.
up. That's crucial here. Whether they can do any more damage, actually stars are very low HP. Killers as well.
They're not even on the spike
Fusion's
yet.
coming through.
BA.
No way. Oh, thank God. I couldn't take another one, Lauren. And do you know what? To set this up as well, lesser equipment. Okay, I'll explain it later because actually a little bit of a pace change here. Is he going to find the opener? Brave with a second. A site
they
looking
still
wide
check?
open.
Do they still check for this man, though?
Nailed them.
Not well enough. Pora going to get punished for that, and now there's problems for SMB. They don't have as much control as they imagined they'd have, and seen it on the punish! 3 huge kills,
Spike
just slices
down
them down to
A.
size and means it's manageable for Killers and Starkso.
They can get Rez
Starkso had
here.
started to aggress early. He started to push up a little quicker, and you're right, Rez could be toyed with. If Turco can get himself good to go, there it is. Rez comes up, Starkso, a little ahead of the flash, it felt like, but Brave was blind.
I mean, even when things kind of stabilize here. And now, Turco holding on. The turret spots him out. Keyless has got a Spectre. This is just... so...
Izzy's, look at this pace change. He's just in. Full send. Does
he
get
is.
noted. They're going to have to hit the brakes for a second, but Zeke's trying to do something about the quick flash. Dives through, spots at least one, maybe two. Now does find Brave, but the trade came out for Turco, but here comes the rest of Acend, still holding the line, but Pora finding Bone Cold towards the side. Look at this just brutality to the way they're playing.
No way,
Pora
man.
is so on today. He is so sharp right now. He still knows there's killers around. No more bullets to try and deal with the problem. It's all in the hands of Russ in a 1v2.
Where is everyone?
The ult's not going to help things out here, Hypoc, but the spike just out of reach, but watching this cross will be SuperMassive. That'll be the first real challenge, maybe the swing at the same time.
Revealing area.
Yeah, actually going to ping out both of them as well, so... Us in response. Does he swing it? He finds the first. No way. Thank God for that. Kyedae's 4 on the round. I know you said the ult doesn't help, but there's been no kills so far, Lauren. They're trying to body block just in case the warband comes through. Does actually. Will mitigate some of the damage, but Pora still finds one on the way in. SuperMassive falls as well. I don't know. Take it away.
Spike now coming in, and you're right. Bone Cold's on the way around on the flank. And there's the flash of the double drop. Izzy's in a little bit of danger here. Zeke, though, comes alive. I thought the timing could have been even better for him there, but no. It is going to be Izzy waiting.
SMB knocking on the door of 11 rounds.
There are a few players here, though. Big rotation coming in, but the rifles surely going to do work. Brave, brave, careful. And now the flash comes out, but blind as well on the other side. There goes Phoenix. I can just kill Ez. No subtlety to this, but alright, he's got my frenzy. Nice. The OP frenzy, the strong frenzy. Now just needs 3 more kills like that. I don't think that's gonna work out, but see what you can get. Killers! They are fighting for everything in this, but still...
30 seconds left.
Look like actually trying to sell a bit of a fake. But CNET still posted with the operator going to find Izzy just off screen.
Okay. And what can they do with this now? Do they lean back towards B? Is that the answer? It might be. Pora could... Oh, the timing. He just looked away. Starkzo's got the punish on that. Now it's 10 seconds to really play with here. Spike is down. Russ has been holding this the whole time. It pays off. It pays well. Bone Cold's gone. So now it's a 4v3. CNET still wants to work forward. He gets the frag on Brave. SMB didn't expect that. The flash comes in. Turco's blind. He ate that up. But he still fights through towards Zeke. Now Kyedae towards the right side. There it is again. These shots from Turco are mad. Rez comes out. This is looking like it's their round from the back lines. CNET's still here and Brave is the only one alive. And now CNET up against Brave. He holds on.
That was fun.
Bone Cold now got to be privy to the fact that this could be happening right beneath his nose. He's out. There's 3 of them. Now it's just CNET with a judge, and his position was noted, so...
Yes. Yeah, found very quickly. They've got this one locked down now. 2 towards Graffiti, 1 towards Hell. 1 sat towards Short. Flashes galore for Starkzo though, but who can swing off this? Who can do anything with this? Double stack. It's going to be horrible to work around that walls there. There's the first flash coming in. Utility showing. There's the first peek. Starkzo's found Turco. But Pora still waits. He's still holding his nerve here. Starkzo's doing well, but he's managed to make his way towards site. Starkzo's doing so much damage. Pora! He can't adjust in time!
No way.
And speaking of time, Starkzo is going to actually get this defuse.
Of course he does.
On Starkzo to have these huge impact rounds, and it's such a different round looking already. Utility still in play. Lesser weapons coming out. The flanks eventually being catered to and maybe looked at, but timing's a factor, and that clock is so favorable towards SMB right now. They are on the verge of doing this. CNET, first man forward, going to put himself on the line, but it's going to be now 2 shut down, and there comes the ult. It's Starkzo going down. There's only 1 left alive. It's Starkzo again, but death is imminent. It's Izzy to put him to the grave. 13-10. SMB beat out Acend.